Imagine waking up every morning to the sound of gentle waves, the endless blue stretching beyond your window, and the ocean as your backyard. No traffic jams, no crowded streets, just pure, uninterrupted paradise. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, for those who can afford it, this dream is a reality. But luxury on the water doesn't come cheap. From futuristic floating mansions to lavish seabound retreats, these are the 20 most expensive floating homes in the world. The floating villa of Dubai. Dubai is no stranger to luxury, but even by its own extravagant standards, this one is next level. Introducing the floating seahorse villas, a collection of ultra-luxurious floating homes designed for the super-rich who want to merge opulence with ocean life. But don't be fooled by the name. These aren't shaped like seahorses, sorry to disappoint, but they do offer something far more mesmerizing, a 3-level design that brings the ocean straight into your home. At 3,100 square feet, each villa is a floating mansion with 3 distinct levels: the upper deck, the sea level, and the piece de resistance, the fully submerged underwater suite. That's right, your master bedroom and bathroom are encased in floor-to-ceiling glass, giving you an uninterrupted, 360-degree view of Dubai's vibrant coral reefs and marine life. Sounds like a dream? Well, not for the fish, or the occasional curious scuba diver who might just get a front-row seat to whatever's happening in your supposedly private bedroom. Hopefully, the designers thought of some privacy settings, but hey, if you're paying $1.3 million for this place, maybe you don't mind putting on a show. And of course, it wouldn't be Dubai without 5-star concierge services, luxury amenities, and all the exclusivity money can buy. But let's be real, this floating paradise isn't for the average millionaire. This is for the ultra-elite, the ones who want to wake up underwater without actually getting wet. Before we dive into the next insane floating home, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications, or else, you might just wake up with a centipede crawling on your face tonight. Just saying. The floating mansion of Miami. Ever dreamed of living in a luxury home that moves? Well, for a cool $5.5 million, you can own Miami's most futuristic real estate, a floating mansion that's part yacht, part villa, and pure luxury. This isn't just a house on water, it's an amphibious masterpiece. Docked along Miami's ultra-exclusive South Beach waterfront, this glass-walled mansion can literally relocate at your command. Don't like your neighbors? No problem. Just sail away to a better view. But the real magic happens when Mother Nature decides to throw a tantrum. With Florida's infamous hurricane season in mind, this high-tech home is designed to elevate itself 18 feet above the water at the press of a button, keeping it safe from rough waves and storm surges. And those massive hurricane-proof windows? They can withstand 155 miles per hour winds, so while the storm rages outside, you'll be sipping cocktails inside, stress-free. Speaking of luxury, let's talk about the 4,000 square feet of pure indulgence. This floating palace comes with 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, a state-of-the-art kitchen, and a retractable deck that tucks neatly away when you're on the move. Oh, and did I mention the wine cellar? Because nothing says weathering a storm like a perfectly aged bottle of red. So, what do you think? A bargain at $5.5 million? Or just another billionaire's plaything? Let me know in the comments. The $25 million waterfront palace. So, what does $25 million buy you these days? Well, if you've got that kind of cash burning a hole in your pocket, you might want to check out Infinity House, a jaw-dropping waterfront estate in Boca Raton that redefines excess. Let's start with the 343 feet of private waterfront frontage. Because why settle for a backyard when you can have your own private marina? Whether you own one yacht or an entire fleet, there's plenty of space to dock your luxury toys. But the real flex? For swimming pools. That's right. Why settle for one when you can have a whole collection? There's a stunning infinity edge pool curving around the deck, multiple plunge pools, and even a mini pool just because, well, why not? Step inside, and things only get more over the top. This glass-walled mansion boasts 12,000 square feet of sleek, modern living space, featuring an open-plan design and floor-to-ceiling views of the waterfront. The master suite alone is 2,000 square feet, complete with massive walk-in closets and a spa-like bathroom fit for royalty. And if you love hosting, you're in luck. There are 8 additional bedrooms because, let's be real, with a house like this, everyone is going to want to crash at your place. The only downside? The interior is so flawlessly modern and pristine that it might feel a little sterile. Like if a 5-star hotel and a futuristic waiting room had a baby. But hey, nothing a little personal touch, or a few million in custom decor, can't fix. So, is Infinity House worth the price tag, or is this just another billionaire's overindulgence? Let me know in the comments. Bravia Queen Floating House. Ever dreamed of living in a floating camper van? Well, just in case you suddenly develop that urge, let me introduce you to the Bravia Queen Floating House, a Slovenian-designed home that's basically a tiny house on water with a touch of vacation vibes. On the outside, it's got a modest deck up front and a larger rooftop deck complete with a hot tub and a lone palm tree, because nothing says luxury like a single, slightly confused tree swaying in the breeze. Inside? Well, let's just say if you're a fan of neutral beige decor, built-in veneered furniture, and ultra-basic laminate flooring, then congratulations, you've found your dream home. It's essentially a modern mobile home that floats. Functional? Exciting? Not exactly. But hey, maybe the real selling point is the fact that you can park this thing literally anywhere on water. Lake, river, ocean, your choice. Just imagine waking up to a different view every morning, assuming, of course, you can overlook the fact that this is basically a budget tiny home with a novelty water feature. So, is the Bravia Queen a hidden gem or just an overpriced floating box? Let me know what you think in the comments. The Organic Wave Floating Home. Imagine taking the classic wooden house and giving it a futuristic, eye-catching twist. That's exactly what the architects behind the Wave House have done, creating a floating masterpiece that's won more awards than we can count. Seriously, architects love handing each other trophies, don't they? Inspired by the elegant curves of boats, this unique structure isn't just another fancy floating home, it's an architectural statement. The bold, sweeping wave-like design makes it instantly recognizable, setting it apart from the usual boxy houseboats. But beyond the aesthetics, does that dramatic curve actually add to its functionality? Well, that's debatable. Underneath all the flair, it's still a high-end, ultra-exclusive floating home, built with premium glass, wood, and steel to maintain that modern luxury appeal. But will this house revolutionize architecture or change the world? Probably not. But hey, just look at that curve. Totally worth a few $1,000,000, right? Would you live in a floating home like this? Let me know in the comments. The Mansion Yacht, a $12 million stainless steel fortress. Welcome back to Florida, where the homes float, the price tags soar, and the definition of a yacht is apparently up for debate. Meet the Mansion Yacht, a massive 9,000 square foot luxury home that was unveiled at the 2019 Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. Now, don't let the name fool you. This $12 million floating fortress may have the sleek look of a yacht, but it doesn't actually go anywhere. That's right. This so-called yacht is permanently anchored, meaning it's essentially just a really expensive house on water. But hey, if you're going to drop 8 figures on a home, you might as well go big. The Mansion Yacht features white heavy checkmark 5 massive bedrooms, white heavy checkmark 5 spa-like bathrooms, white heavy checkmark a 1,600 square foot front deck, big enough for a party of 149 guests, white heavy checkmark a 7-seater hot tub, because billionaires apparently need exactly 7 friends to make it work. And if you're wondering what makes this floating palace so special, well, it's the world's first fully stainless steel yacht, a fact its makers seem very proud of. But while stainless steel is great for durability, it does raise some questions, like, does this place feel more like a luxury home or a high-end prison? Either way, billionaires are lining up to get their hands on one. But here's the real question. Would you drop $12 million on a home that can't even sail? Let me know in the comments. Seattle's ultimate luxury floating home. Seattle is known for its rain, its coffee, and now, its jaw-dropping floating homes. Nestled on the city's picturesque waters, this $6.25 million masterpiece is designed to offer breathtaking 270-degree views of Lake Union, the Olympic Mountains, and downtown Seattle, a real estate trifecta that's hard to beat. But here's where things get a little strange. This floating home has a full basement. Yes, a basement on a house that's literally sitting on water. Add in 2 floors of luxury living space and a massive rooftop deck, and you're looking at one of the most unique waterfront properties in the country. With its sleek design, high-end finishes, and unmatched views, it's no wonder this home comes with such a hefty price tag. But hey, at just $6.25 million, why stop at 1? I'll take 3. Would you live in a floating home like this? Let me know in the comments. Float Y houseboat, a modular marvel on the water. Up next, we have a home that's part boat, part house, and entirely unique. A creation by the Portuguese design group Friday called the Float Y houseboat. This innovative dwelling boasts a modular design, meaning you can customize its size to suit your needs by simply adding or removing modules. Pretty neat, right? Key features include indoor-outdoor living. The walls are made entirely of glass panels that slide open, effortlessly blending your indoor space with the great outdoors, just what's in vogue these days. Optional mobility. In its basic form, it's a stationary home. But if you're willing to invest a little extra, you can equip it with twin outboard motors, giving you the ability to move at about 3 knots. It's not exactly a speedboat, but hey, it's a house first and foremost. Eco-friendly touches. To keep things green, or at least to give the appearance of sustainability, the Float Y comes fitted with solar panels, batteries, a pellet stove, and water storage tanks. For those who really want to go off the grid during the warmer months, there's even a super deluxe model. So, whether you're in the market for a cutting-edge waterfront home or just love the idea of a customizable, eco-friendly retreat that can even move when you want it to, the Float Y houseboat might be just what you're looking for. What do you think? Ready to set sail in style? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Atlantic Forest Floating House. A hidden jungle escape. If you've ever dreamed of living deep in the rainforest, surrounded by lush greenery, towering mountains, and ocean views, then all you need is a fortune to make it happen. This ultra-luxurious floating home sits in the heart of the Atlantic Forest, designed to blend seamlessly with its surroundings, well, as much as a high-end mansion possibly can. The architects proudly claim that the home is built to optimize the connection between architecture and nature. But let's be real. This is just where the ultra-wealthy have decided they want to live, and the rainforest just happens to be in the way. To keep things exclusive, the home is strategically positioned so that it remains hidden from outsiders, because privacy is key when you're living in a millionaire's jungle retreat. But if you're the lucky owner, you'll be treated to breathtaking views of the ocean, mountains, and endless greenery, all from the comfort of your high-tech, no-expense-spared paradise. So, what do you think? Is this the ultimate nature escape or just a billionaire's playground? Let me know in the comments. The Floating Luxury Hotel Suite, where James Bond dreams meet eco-camping. Imagine a hotel suite that looks like something straight out of a James Bond film, only it's not on land, but floating on the open sea. Inspired by his very first viewing of The Spy Who Loved Me at the tender age of 15, the architect behind this wild design wanted to create a space entirely devoted to the ocean. He even credits his muse as the eccentric supervillain who built an octopus-shaped underwater lair. Yes, you heard that right, a supervillain's hideout. It's a quirky nod to the world of espionage and adventure, where luxury meets the deep blue. Enter Anthonia, the world's first floating hotel suite that's turning heads in the eco-travel scene. Promising a multi-sensory experience for the discerning traveler, these pod-like, self-contained suites double as both a high-end hotel and an ultra-luxe form of water camping. Whether you're craving a scenic escape to those hard-to-reach ocean spots or simply want to experience life with 360 degrees panoramic views, Anthonia has got you covered. Key features include 360 degrees views and glass bottom. Enjoy uninterrupted, breathtaking vistas of the sea, and even catch a glimpse of the vibrant underwater world without ever leaving your suite. State-of-the-art comforts. Despite its adventurous design, you won't miss out on modern luxuries. Think air conditioning, designer furniture, and a well-stocked minibar to keep your spirits high and your thirst quenched. Eco-friendly innovation. Built from fiberglass with sustainability in mind, these pods ensure that you can experience nature without sacrificing comfort. Now, a word of warning. One of the unique experiences might just be a bout of motion sickness. But hey, when you're floating on water in a suite that once sparked the wild imagination of a 15-year-old, a little wobble is all part of the adventure. So, for those with $1 bazillion to spare and a penchant for the extraordinary, Anthonia is ready to whisk you away on a truly unforgettable maritime escape. What do you think? Ready to trade a hotel room for an ocean-bound pod? Let us know in the comments. Floating City, the ultimate billionaire playground. Get ready to have your mind blown. Mansion living is about to hit a whole new level of absurdity. Picture this, an entirely man-made island city floating in the sparkling Caribbean Sea, with a price tag of $1.5 billion. Yes, you read that right. This isn't your average luxury home. It's a futuristic, concrete metropolis designed for the most ridiculously wealthy. At its core, this floating city is built using ultra-high-performance modular concrete, think cutting-edge materials that make it look less like a home and more like a high-tech space station. And while the design might remind you of a sinister futuristic prison, or maybe a concrete jungle complete with shark-infested waters, it's truly a playground for billionaires. Homes in this floating paradise are priced anywhere from a modest $4,000 for the closet-like dwellings to a staggering $1.2 billion for the ultra-exclusive mansions. And of course, with all those billionaires come equally lavish quarters for their endless staff. Imagine chilling on your floating platform, surrounded by concrete, luxury, and perhaps even a few sharks cruising by. Is this the pinnacle of modern opulence, or just a bizarre idea that proves the rich will spend on anything? It's almost too outrageous to be real, yet here we are. So, what do you think? Is a floating concrete island the next big thing in luxury living, or is it just another over-the-top billionaire fantasy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and join the debate. The floating glass house, Laguna Beach's transparent treasure. This might be called a floating house, but don't let the name fool you. It's actually perched on a hillside overlooking the sparkling sea. In other words, while it doesn't literally bob on the water, it certainly brings an oceanfront vibe like no other. Situated in the exclusive enclave of Laguna Beach, California, this architectural gem boasts a design that's as audacious as it is luxurious. The entire home is sheathed in floor-to-ceiling glass, rendering it virtually invisible from the street yet boldly on display for beachgoers below. When it comes to flaunting massive wealth, privacy takes a backseat. Designed by a renowned Orange County architect famed for his trophy homes in the Los Angeles area, this 2004-built marvel spans 5,300 square feet over 3 stories. With 4 spacious bedrooms and an interior that screams modern sophistication, you might even catch a glimpse of what the residents are dining on, if you're really paying attention. And here's the kicker. Despite its jaw-dropping price tag of a staggering $14.9 million, it seems the designers skipped one crucial detail: curtains. Because when you've got walls made entirely of glass, who needs to hide anything? What do you think of this transparent triumph? Let us know in the comments. Mothership Electric Houseboat, the solar-powered sea dream. Back in 2014, a bright spark had a wild idea. Why not build a houseboat that runs entirely on solar power? Enter Tim Knox, the mastermind behind this futuristic vessel, which he dubbed the Mothership. Although he struggled to find investors, or even a single person interested in a timeshare, his vision was nothing short of revolutionary. Picture this, a luxury houseboat born in sunny Australia, where harnessing nature's energy is as common as a day at the beach. Knox's design promises the ultimate eco-friendly escape, combining modern luxury with green technology. Sure, his solar-powered concept might have seemed a bit too out there at the time, but sometimes it's the bold ideas that eventually reshape how we live on the water. So, whether you're a die-hard fan of sustainable living or just love the idea of drifting along the ocean in style, the Mothership remains a dazzling dream, if only the market would catch up. Sailing Villa, the floating office on water. Next up is the Sailing Villa, a Dutch creation that's as practical as it is peculiar. Floating villas are all the rage right now, with some saying they're a half-serious nod to the idea that if your home is a boat, rising sea levels won't be an issue. Sorry to break it to you, but when the mega tsunami hits, even a massive ark might not cut it. This particular villa looks more like a modern office building with a twist. It can actually travel along a canal. Imagine arriving at your destination and unfolding a hidden flap to reveal your garage, almost like your very own car ferry moment. It's not the flashiest feature, but it sure is practical. Inside, you'll find everything you'd expect in a luxury floating home: bedrooms, bathrooms, and living spaces decked out in sleek, modern decor. Sure, the style might feel a bit like browsing through an ultra-minimalist IKEA catalog, but hey, that's the price of practicality in the high-stakes world of floating real estate. So, what's your take? Is the sailing villa a brilliant blend of innovation and luxury, or just another over-the-top attempt to stay afloat in a changing world? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation. Urban Rigger, Copenhagen's floating container campus. Who would have thought that old shipping containers could be transformed into trendy student housing? In Copenhagen, Denmark, a clever developer has done just that with the Urban Rigger. Constructed from 9 repurposed shipping containers arranged atop a floating base in the harbor, this innovative housing unit redefines urban living on the water. Key highlights: affordable living. Each module rents for about $600 a month, making it a budget-friendly option in an otherwise pricey market. Community vibes. Beyond private spaces, residents enjoy communal areas, including a living room, garden courtyard, and even a basement loaded with storage and laundry facilities. Outdoor perks. This isn't your average container home. Perched on the water, the development features kayak space and a bathing platform for a truly aquatic lifestyle. Eco-innovation. With insulation developed by NASA, solar panels galore, a green roof, and a seawater-based heat exchanger system, Urban Rigger isn't just cool, it's eco-cool. Who says saving money can't be stylish? Urban Rigger proves that even shipping containers can float into the future with flair. Toronto Houseboat, a quirky waterfront cottage. Now, let's hop over to Toronto, where even a houseboat can make headlines. Back in 2017, a charming, if somewhat unconventional, floating cottage in Bluffers Park Mariner caught attention with its bold price tag, a cool $1.5 million. Yes, you read that right. In the midst of Canada's chill, someone decided to invest in an ultra-quirky, waterfront home. What's on offer? Prime location. Situated right in the harbor, the houseboat boasts sweeping views of the marina. Sure, you'll be surrounded by other waterbound homes, but that's part of its unique appeal. Cozy living. Despite its compact size, the lucky buyers enjoyed outdoor decks on all 3 levels, an open-plan kitchen, and the quaint charm of a small cottage. Waterfront lifestyle. While you might dream of basking in the sun on a tropical island like Barbados or Malibu, here in Toronto, you get the novelty of waterfront living, even if it means braving 9 months of Canadian winter. Is it a slice of urban paradise or just a frosty oddity? Either way, this houseboat proves that in Toronto, style can float, even in freezing waters. Villa Heli, Finland's floating haven. At first glance, Villa Heli might strike you as nothing more than a quirky harbor master's office bobbing in a marina. But don't be deceived, this unique floating house in Espoo, southern Finland, is a luxurious retreat available for meetings or even overnight stays if you're into that sort of thing. Inside, you'll find 2 cozy bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and, naturally for Finland, a sauna to melt your stress away. While the space is designed to comfortably sleep 4 to 5 people, the owners love to brag that up to 25 guests can gather here for meetings or parties. Essentially, it's a bizarre yet charming Airbnb right in the heart of a marina. So, what do you think? Does Villa Heli's mix of functionality and fun float your boat? Are you itching to relax in that sauna? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Sea Pods, Panama's futuristic floating abodes. Next, we jet off to Panama to check out the ultramodern Sea Pods, floating houses that look like they were plucked straight out of the Jetsons. Designed by a Dutch architect to tackle overpopulated beach holiday spots, these sleek, pod-like structures rise elegantly on stalks above the water. But wait, there's more. The land-based counterparts, known as green pods, offer 833 square feet of futuristic living spread across 3.5 levels. Each pod features a bedroom, a living room, a kitchen, and a bathroom. While they aren't exactly palatial, Their price tags, ranging between $295,000 and $500,000, make it clear these are not for the budget-conscious. For those with deep pockets and a passion for cutting-edge tech, these pods might be your dream come true. Imagine controlling your entire home with a sleek tech bracelet instead of old-fashioned keys, with food delivered by drones and larger items arriving via robotic vehicles. It's not just a house, it's a high-tech, Star Trek-inspired lifestyle on the water. So, what do you think? Is the futuristic charm of sea pods enough to make you ditch conventional living? Share your thoughts and let's dive into the debate in the comments below. Departure 1. The ultimate road-water hybrid. Can't decide between hitting the open road or cruising the open water? Meet Departure 1, a revolutionary hybrid that's both a camper van and a houseboat. This ingenious caravan transforms on demand, so you never have to choose between a land-based adventure and a maritime escape. Imagine this, a compact, well-equipped living space complete with a cozy sleeping area, a functional kitchen, and a small terrace to savor the view. When you're ready for waterbound wanderlust, simply fire up its 15-horsepower engine and voila! Your home is gliding along the waves. Of course, it comes loaded with all the essential camping comforts. Think toilet, shower, and reliable heating and cooling systems. And while the available color combos might lean toward a sleek, no-nonsense German style, the sheer convenience of switching between land and sea makes it hard to resist. Best of all, you can snag this ultimate dual adventure for an absolute steal on the basic model. So what are you waiting for? It's time to break open that piggy bank and embrace life on both wheels and waves. The Blue Turtle, tiny house, big waves. Introducing the Blue Turtle, a teeny, charming floating tiny house that proves great things come in small packages. Measuring just 15 feet wide by 38 feet long, this petite home slips right into your favorite marina, offering a permanent vacation vibe without leaving the city. Built from plywood and fiberglass by a visionary couple in Auckland, New Zealand, the Blue Turtle is designed with clever details. For instance, the bedrooms are strategically placed on the lower level to avoid the extra sway up top, ensuring a comfortable night's sleep even as you float gently on the water. It may be compact, but its smart design maximizes every inch, giving you the relaxed, always-on holiday feeling you crave. So, after exploring all these incredible floaty homes today, which one speaks to you more, the versatile Departure 1 or the adorable Blue Turtle? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Check out the other cool features on screen, and stay tuned for more jaw-dropping floating home innovations. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.